Hello traders, this is Day Trader Matt with businesswithtrading.com doing an Emini Trading Room recap for the 21st of March, which is Thursday. Today we had a nice little gap down and basically got some sideways action, but we did get some very nice trades off it. We got a nice trade up, almost closing this little gap here, trade lower, and then a trade up to close it. Very nice day, whereas yesterday was a very tight range. Today it was a little bit more of an expanded range, but it was still in a range, but it gave for some very nice entries. Today we had 4 trades, and with the entries and the exits we took in the room, we made 12 and 3/4 points. So very nice on the day. Today our first trade came pretty close after the bell rang, and it was a long up here. Rode it up, taking a little profit and a little profit, and then we basically turned that into a short, rode it down a little bit, let the market come up and stop us out on the rest, and then we watched things as they happened, and then it got long down here, rode it up, and then flipped that into a short on the way down here, and that worked out pretty well. We took a little profit down here and a little more down here, so very nice on the day, and gave us 12 and 3/4 points. Definitely nothing wrong with that at all. And after this, we kind of did chop around a little bit. Then it eventually did take off, and that was around 11:15, 11:30, and then we saw the market come back up here and then start to roll over again. And what I try to do is I try to take the trades that are apparent to me. They're very high probability trades. But I don't try to force things, and some of the trades I see, I just don't really like them very much, and I don't take them. Sometimes they end up being really good trades, sometimes they don't end up being very good trades. But it's really what you see. You have to take the markets. It's every day that we're in the markets, every day we're doing something, and you don't have to take a trade every day. There are some days where I don't take a trade at all. There are some days when my trades come out negative, and then there's some days, if I could speak right, there are days that are great. The profit's there, and it's just awesome. It's awesome to trade. It's great to have those days, but then you have days that are just so mentally exhausting, and those are the days that really make you as a trader. It's not days like today. Days like today, fairly easy, and days like yesterday are days that really are going to make you as a trader. Days that you really do need to be patient. You need to wait and then jump on the trade, rather than just making a trade for the sake of making a trade. So, hopefully that makes sense. You get a little something out of what I was talking about. You can always put a comment under the video if you want, or you can email me directly, support@businesswithtrading.com. There is no such thing as a dumb question, only the question that you haven't asked. So if you do have a question, please ask. A lot of people prefer to email me, and some of them ask beginner questions because they are beginners. Some people ask a little more advanced questions because they've probably been in the markets for a little while. And it doesn't matter what kind of question you ask, because it doesn't, trading is a business that is similar to a lot of other businesses, but in other ways it's drastically different. And one of the differences is in your mentality and how you approach things. And trading is one of the few businesses where we'll take like win percentages, for example. You can win, you can 90% of your trades can be successful, and you can still lose money at the end of the week and the month and the quarter and the year. You know, on the same hand, you could only be successful on 40% of your trades and make money every single month, quarter, and year. You know, so that part is very, very different, and sometimes it's hard for you know, people to grasp. And you know, that's kind of what I'm talking about. You don't have to be successful 90% of your trades to make money, and that's one of the big differences in this industry. And you know, that's one of the things I do talk about a lot in the mentorship client programs. You know, some people already understand that. I don't really have to talk about it. Others don't really understand that. You know, but everybody approaches this. Everyone approaches trading differently, from a different perspective, from different angles. They had different stuff happen previously in their life to give them different perceptions on things. And that's really what I'm trying to get at here when I'm saying there's no such thing as a dumb question, because everyone's coming from a different background. Everyone's going to have a different perspective, sometimes only slightly different, sometimes drastically different. And it doesn't mean anything about the individual person. It's just a different perception, a different perspective that they have. You know, a lot of times it's actually pretty cool. It's like, oh wow, that's a very interesting way to ask a question, and you know, it's actually pretty fun, and you know, that's one of the things I do enjoy. So anyway, not to get too long-winded and talk about nonsense forever, but anyway, you know, if you have a question, please ask me. Thanks for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Have an awesome night, and I'll see you back here in the markets. Thank you.